In this video, we presented our assignment of Fundamental of Computer Network. My name is Enya Thong. In this assignment, we need to design and implement a local area network LAN of FlexX solution STM PHD that span multiple locations. Those locations have location A, location B, and location C. The location A included administrator department, sales department, customer service department, and location B include the gaming tech, big data cube, and cybersecurity. Finally, the location C include the 5 research and development labs. This diagram presents our network design. In this network design, we use the total 10 subnet and 7 subnet divided of each facility and department. And 3 subnet used reserve of connect router to router. The router module we use is router PTMP, and we integrate the modules have 2 PT router and then 1 FGE, which provide gigabit Ethernet interface used to connect router to router by using the fiber optic cable. And we also integrate a 1 to 3 PT router and M1 CFE fast Ethernet interface, which is used to connect router to switch by using copper switch through cable. The switch module we use is 2960-240T, which provide 24 ports of fast Ethernet gateways. The cable we use to connect router to switch and switch to end device is copper straight-through cable. This table presents the number of hosts required of each visibility and each department. However, we need to account of the future development of the number of hosts. So this column calculate the number of hosts after 88% growth. This table presents our subnet design. The subnetting method we use is FLSM, which also known as fixed length subnet mask. It makes all subnet have the same size and have a subnet mask is all same. The first IP of the subnet as a subnet address, and the last IP of the address is as backup address. This diagram is present how to calculate the subnet mask. So we need to calculate the number of hosts in the larger group in feature group, which is location A administrator department. We get the 384 hosts. Then the proposed demo address is 10.0.0.0, which is a class A. So the default mask is 255.0.0.0. The total number of host address we need to larger than the number of hosts. So we calculate that 2 power 9 get the 512 IPs is larger than 384. Then we calculate the number of visible host address by minimize 2. So we get the 510 IP. To divide the larger network into the smaller, so we need to borrow the host bit for the host ID. So we calculate the number of bit borrowed by using the host bit 24 minimize 9, then we get the 15 bits. So the total number of subnet 2 power 15 to get the 32,768 subnet. Then we can get the subnet mask binary, which this part is presented the network ID of the class A, and this 15 bits is the number of bit borrowed. So So according the subnet mask in binary, we can get the custom subnet mask which is 255.255.254.0. And then the prefix, prefix of cassette is 8 and plus the number of bit borrow 15, and then we get the prefix 23. This diagram presents the increment of each subnet. This diagram shows the addressing table of the router. So we can see the IP address of the gigabyte internet of the router is used the first usable address and the second usable address of each subnet. The diagram shows the addressing table of the switch. We can see that the default gateway of the switch is the first usable address of each subnet of the switch. Then the IP address of the switch is start from the second usable address of the subnet. Then the switch IP range is 10.0.x.2 to 10.0.x to 21b because the one switch cannot support 100 of the end device. So we need to multiple switch in the subnet. Then the table is show the addressing table of the end device. The default gateway of the end device also is the first usable address of the subnet. Then the IP address of the end device is start from the last of usable IP address is
Okay, thank you, Enya. My name is Jia Jun. Now I will explain the network configuration. So the first is we need to set the router password. Um, First, enable configuration 9.0. The password is CL23. Then in I see. And secondly, also want to set another password is um, enable password is AACS2034. And then I also want to set the IP interface address. This is for the router to switch one. The interface F2/0 and the IP address is M.0.0.0.1 and the subnet mask is 255.255.254.0. After that, you have to set the after you also want to set the router uh, routing information protocol, which is RIP in the short form. You know, this see router IP and the network address is 10.0.0.14.0 and that's all for setting for the router 0. So now we will show the run. Okay, so now this now is setting the router IP and the IP address for the router, and the router part is finished. And secondly, we would want to setting the VLANs for the switch one. Signal input and then the password is AACS2034 from here. Setting the interface VLAN1 and the IP address is 10.0.0.2. The Sunday mask is 255.255.254.0. And then want to know shut. And that's all for the switch one setting. So go to the server. So we'll show the interface VLAN one from here. Oh, just want to add the A1 and 4 is we also want to set the default gateway. So we want to go back the IP default way and IP is 10.0.0.1. Then exit, show run again. Now we are setting the IP default gateway already. So the switch1 part is also finished. And then we want to run the ping for the route device to another device. So we choose the PC1 to pin the address to the PC4. So first is pin. The IP address is 10.0.7.252. Okay, the ping function is currently, so we choose the another PC to ping the number, ping the device. We chose the PC7, which is IP address is 10.0.13.252. Okay, the PC7 ping is also successful, and that's all for the network configuration. Thank you.